Hello and welcome to Alliance Wars Season 45, Episode 2. So I had a bit of a rough start in War 1, bit of a war hangover as we entered the season, so it wasn't a great start, but we wanted to definitely recover from that strongly today. We've got 7 fights for us today, including a rematch against a Sasquatch from last season that gave us a nightmare. So our opponent's Paolo. They did finish Masters last season. They're very strong defensive-wise. They're pretty much all rank 5s and rank 2s you're going to see in this war. And our team will be our 6-star rank 5 Blade, 6-star rank 1 Mephisto, and our 6-star rank 4 Absorbing Man. So Blade will be running the Decay tactic because we will be fighting, I believe, 5 tactic defenders, maybe 6 with Blade. Oh, no, actually 5, yeah. And Mephisto will be providing the Danger Sense bonus to expand to include all Mystic champions because all 5 of our Sugar Pill champs we're fighting are Mystics. So Blade will have Danger Sense against for all of his fights, which is great. And our Mastery setup is going to be the same as last war. Standard offense, standard defense, and then extra pacify for Blade's Danger Sense in particular. So the first fight here, we're going full path 5 today in both sections. So we've got this Kindred to start off. This is not a fight I've done. Well, I've done Blade versus Kindred, but not on these nodes because when you knock him down, he does go debuff immune for 8 seconds. So that does hinder Blade quite a bit. Not only for the withers and stuff, but mostly because of the Blade damage. Now, I had a really horrible start at the start of this fight. I dexed his heavy, went to the counter, and he went unstoppable, so I was not prepared for that. But Blade being the king he is very, very, very sustainable. So I had a horrible start here. You can see I'm already down to a third of my health, 30 seconds into the fight, and he's not wanting to throw specials. Well, he finally does now. So we're really low on health so early into the fight. And we're even taking some degen damage because we haven't been able to stack some debuffs. But Blade is just such a sustainable champion. You know, I still think he has the best controllable regen in the game. By holding block, his regen is so strong. You can see that it's over 1400 per tick that we're getting by holding block, and it doesn't use too much power. So we were able to make a pretty strong recovery after that shocking start. So Kindred, as far as all Sugar Pill champs go, he's really not the best because he just gets shut down so easily with Decay. The Outbreak damage literally does no damage. The Outbreak degen, if you have those debuffs up. Now obviously with the debuff immunity from knockdown, we want to make sure that he isn't anywhere near Outbreak when we do knock him down. We want to make sure that there's no chance of us taking massive amounts of degen damage. So here I heavy cancelled into a special 3. Now, there is a chance with Danger Sense to actually remove the protection entirely for the rest of the fight, but not on this one because this one has Force of Will, so we can't actually reduce his ability accuracy. Really, the Danger Sense is just providing an additional attack rating for us, which we desperately need with the amount of protection that he has. So here he goes into Outbreak for a second time, I believe, and yeah, we just as long as we have those withers up, we're fine. You know, the debuff immunity went away before the outbreak happened, so we're able to stack those withers up again. And we're still able to heal a little bit from blocking. And the good part about is on Special 2 in particular is we can just heal through it because it is quite a long animation, so we're able to heal through all of his Special 2. I don't want him to throw Special 1s because even though I can punish his Special 1, there's really not any reason to with a Decay champ because there's no real danger with the outbreak, like I said, so I don't think there's any risk. There's no need to risk just trying to punish special 1 when you can just do the special 2. So you can see there I healed through that special 2. He's right near the final route. I activate a striker and then a heavy attack to knock him down. I'm not sure why I didn't get rooted because Danger Sense shouldn't have prevented it with Force of Will. So if someone knows why I didn't get rooted, please let me know because I'm not actually sure why. I was able to bypass the route there, but we were able to kill him eventually at 70% health. So now, my first ever Absorbing Man fight in War actually, and we've got a Hulkling, so this is one of Absorbing Man's best matchups, not only because all of Hulkling's fast trigger Mystic Dispersion, but also absorbing the man reduces the duration of Hulkling's indestructible by 90%, so that's really good. So, but yeah, because of the Mystic Dispersion, which we are putting on now, we're able to really quickly cycle special 2s, and there's really no need to even heavy cancel them. It's easy to just spam special 2s. So you got a knockdown there. I'm not sure why I didn't get a Fury. Oh, actually, I did get a Fury. You can see it's a striker icon there, so we did get the ebb and flow knockdown Fury. It just doesn't appear like it normally does. The protection comes back on there. I did actually just knock him down with a special 2 because I do want to get refined as quickly as possible. And you can see here, this indestructible just goes away straight away. But yeah, the incinerators are doing a huge amount of work now. And we can just chain into another special 2 here. Even through the protection, it's going to really quickly melt him down. And now that we've got the Fury again, just a few more hits and he's going to go down. So pretty chill Absorbing Man fight to start there. And then this is the first ever Werewolf by Night I've ever fought in War, because obviously he's a pretty new champion to the game. Now Blade is good for this fight for 2 reasons. The first is he's silver, so that actually helps with countering a lot of Werewolf's abilities. So one of the few silver tags in the game. And then also being a Mystic and Sugar Pill, we can get Danger Sense and Decay against him, so that's great. Now I've decided to just block his special 1 because his special 1 is kind of weird. It's kind of tricky to deck, so I decided to just safely block it. We can heal from all those ruptures that he's putting on us, which is great. Less potions to use later on. And yeah, this fight was over in like 30 seconds. It was only rank 4, so yeah, pretty chill really. So I think, yeah, so I lied when I said they had all rank 5s and rank 2s. There was 1 rank 4, or actually 2 rank 4s, because this Annihilus was rank 4. Very strange placement. I thought, really don't see Annihilus very often on Alliance War defense, because he really is quite outdated, I think, as a defender. A lot of champs easily counter him by nullifying his rod or by using Absorbing Man, who's fully armor break immune. Because even though he can still put stifles on us and go unstoppable, we can so easily get our charges up. You can see we're already at 486, and just by blocking, or by taking hits to the face like that, we can get to 600 easily. And then as this special 2 goes on, put those 4 vulnerabilities on, and look at the damage afterwards. Once we actually get him in, once he throws his special 4 vulnerabilities, we're in magma. Look at that. Look at that burst damage, it's insane. So yeah, definitely the best counter for that fight. So now for the ultimate rematch. So this Sasquatch is someone that I fought last season here. Pretty much with under the same setup. We had the same synergy, the same masteries, the same boosts. But I knew what I had to do better this time. We had an invulnerability boost purely to tank special 3s. Because Sasquatch, in Wrath especially, he's throwing specials constantly. So by pushing him to special 3, that just can eliminate a lot of the complications of the fight. And then we need a guidance boost on just to get some safe parries in when that debuff immunity is up. Now, this fight is more RNG than it seems at face value, because last time when I fought this guy, I was able to knock him down and remove the protection straight away. And it didn't come back on for ages, but I didn't get that luxury in this fight. I had really bad luck against this guy. Protection really never went away, so it was such a slow fight. We had actually a pretty solid start here. You can see only 40 seconds into the fight, he's already 20% of the way down, which is good for this fight, because this guy has over 460,000 health. But he goes into his first Wrath here. The worst part about this fight is because of the debuff immunity on knockdown, we can't get the slow. And I'm not going to show you guys this whole fight because it was such a long fight. I'm just going to show you the highlights, really. But the main thing is, yeah, it's just, you have to get really lucky by getting that protection off when you knock him down. And I did actually lose all 3 hits of my invulnerability from him hitting me, so I couldn't tank any special 3s at this point. I just had to try and grind him down the best way I could. So there's 2 minutes left in the fight. He was able to stun us through a special one, but that stun lasts no time with max limber. So we're here, we're just waiting out a Wrath really, so we can heavy into a special 3, but it's tricky because he just gets so much power and we're constantly dexing. We have to check that he doesn't go unstoppable when we get rid of that dex. And we're getting back to the corner now. I probably could have been at a better reaction time with comboing in after realizing he doesn't get unstoppable, but yeah, it's tricky. And here I made a massive mistake. I threw the special 2 in the block. I thought there was an opening there. I really just panicked because I shouldn't have been throwing the special 2 with protection up anyway. And you can see here, 20 seconds left in the fight. I just full sent it, sorry. So I pushed him to his special 3, knowing that would probably kill me anyway. Threw my special 3. And this would normally stun him, but because of the debuff immunity, he doesn't get stunned, because it's not a passive stun, it's a debuff stun. And this special 3, it actually did not kill us. It got us down to 1%. Now that's actually worse than a death, because even though it counts as a death being a timeout, it's actually worse, because that meant I had to heal up from 1% all the way up to 95%, which is ridiculous. Which was a ridiculous amount of potions. You know, if it was a death, I would have been able to heal up from 40% at least. So that really sucked. That was a lot of potions to use. But we were able to finish this guy off pretty quickly afterwards. He only had 10% health left, and he was actually like 640 or something, or 660 maybe. I don't think he was quite 620, but the regen still wasn't too bad to deal with. But yeah, we had to heal up for the rest of our blade fights because we had 2 more mini bosses with Blade, starting with this Wong. And here is where Blade's gonna really shine in this war, because we have this Hazard Shift Wong with Conflictor. We do have a guidance boost on just for extra safety, but this is where Blade really hit the sweet spot with these power back boosts, because we're able to just easily cycle special 2s. We block that special 2 so we don't trigger dex. And here we can start cycling special 2s. The beautiful part about it is with the bleeds, you do get extra power from being close to the opponent. So it really makes Blade such a good champ for cycling special 2s. With the extra power he gets, it makes it so smooth. And we've got a perfect run there with 3 special 2s. Finished him off in 30 seconds, 300,000 health. Yeah, he obliterated that fight. And then our last fight for this war is an America Chavez. So this is definitely easier than the Node 38 Chavez that we had to fight last war. She has power efficiency, so her powers cost less. And because we didn't leave Wong with less than a bar of power, he actually placed a crossfight on us. So our next opponent does get a bar of power and a fury at the start of the fight. So she did start with a bar of power, but that was really not a big deal because we had an invulnerability boost on anyway. I was planning to use that to tank special 3s. And with Decay applying Withers, we can easily remove her dimensions as well, so that's just an extra bonus we get. So we tank our first special 3 here. She's already down to 43% health, so I was very confident we could get her down tanking less than 4. She does activate all of her dimensions now, and I had to try and knock her down when this vigilance goes away, which I did, so we don't get vaulted. Do that with special 2. Just blocking there so she doesn't throw her special 2, because I learned my lesson after the last war to not let her throw special 2. We train into another one of our special 2s, and yeah, she goes down in a minute. So very, very clean Blade fights to finish there. So that was it. Another death. Well, it wasn't a death technically, but it was a timeout, which counts as a death. So it's a death. So that's 2 deaths for the season already, which is already equaling my record from last season. But oh well. Hopefully we'll do better next time. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.